My husband and I went kayaking on a lake. Of course, you're going to have other kayakers, paddleboarders, people on their boats fishing. We're paddling around, and off in the distance, it was a considerable distance, there was a guy that was fishing, and I'm paddling in that direction. I'm not anywhere near the guy. I don't plan on getting close to him, but if I want to go in that direction, I don't see the problem with it. My husband was like, "Oh, should we turn around? Because I don't want to disturb that guy and scare the fishes away." And I'm like, "Honey, I love that you're a considerate person, but it gets taken to the level of inconveniencing yourself." We were riding bikes the other day and we had to get onto the sidewalk. We usually have bike lanes, but the bike lane on this side was going in the opposite direction. We were probably on that sidewalk for 1 block. And there was a woman walking in the opposite direction. She was coming towards us. She ended up turning. But before that happened, he was like, "Should we get into the bike lane? Should we move out?" And I'm like, get into the bike lane that is in the opposite direction. That's dangerous at that
Yeah.
point. You're going to literally put yourself in physical danger just to not inconvenience this woman who can go around us, because this is a
Mm.
large enough sidewalk that we can both coexist here. I'm sorry. It's something that my personality I've never dealt with before. It has never occurred to me to always be the one to move out of the way. I think we should
Mm.
both move out of the way for each other. I ended up having to give him this speech. You're allowed to exist in this world. Your presence is not an inconvenience to other people.
Mm.
You're not a burden. You are allowed to take up space. That is a huge thing on the journey to being unbothered, is
Mm.
that comfort with being able to take up space and not think that your existence is a burden or an inconvenience to other people, and that you should be as tucked into the corner and as little as possible so as not to bother anyone. I got permission from my husband to share that.
It's sad because I can relate to being Nick majority of my life until I was in my mid 30s, where I went out of my way all the time to not inconvenience the world around me. Especially as a plus size woman, society demanded that I should change in order to be allowed to take up space. Majority of us plus size women have lived our entire lives making ourselves small. We feel like we have inconvenienced the world by being in a bigger body. And because we know they don't like it, we're always making ourselves uncomfortable and contorting ourselves. And it has been a long journey to become more unbothered and realize I'm allowed to live my life
Yeah,
too,
girl.
just like any freaking other person. I am still till this day learning to set boundaries that are necessary for my self love.